Welcome to today's episode of Unpremeditated, the small corner of the internet where each week myself and Camille share our unabridged, unscripted, and unpremeditated thoughts with the World Wide Web. Okay, so today we're going to continue the getting to know you theme, but I wanted to choose funny or weird questions specifically. So the reason for this is that I'm really inspired by a lot of people, both in like friend groups and online, that do like hypotheticals. It's like, if you were in this situation, what would you do?
Oh, no.
So that's what we're doing today. We have 3 categories. We have would you rather, hypotheticals, and then a smaller category that's just other interesting questions we can ask. So I thought that you can randomly pick a number and then pick from one of these 3.
Ooh, we should do Google Generator and then go from the switch categories.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, 12.
Okay.
If you have to go back to any age and relive your life from that age with all your current memories, what age would you go back to?
I feel like it's weird because you don't know whether to pick like a happy or sad memory, right? Because so if you pick a happy memory, it's like you get to go back and that's pretty lit, and you might like enjoy it more.
Yeah.
But then it's like if you're reliving it and you have your current memories, then I guess that's the thing where it's like, oh, like what would you say to your like future self, or like what did you wish you know? I guess I would do 8th grade.
Okay.
Well, I loved 8th grade. I think I peaked in 8th grade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good time to peak.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, pretty great. And then I don't know what I would do differently. I think I just want to go back. It'd be pretty fun. And I feel like I'd like appreciate it more.
I think, I think I'd go back to 6th grade.
Really?
And I'd start from 6th grade. Yeah.
Oh, wait, do you have to you like go through the whole thing?
You go through everything.
Oh, ma'am.
From 8th grade to now, yeah. You have to retake all of your APs.
Oh, no, I would, because middle school was great. All my middle school teachers, like, some of them were, like, all right, but, like, none of them were, like, I hate them, they're so bad, whatever. I got, like, really blessed. But my thing would be, like, if I did it, then I might, and I had this random miraculous chance, then I feel like I probably wouldn't take APs. Okay, no, but not because, like, they're difficult or whatever, because, like, right now we're taking APs because we're, like, oh, like, the future, like, there's this, like, like, finite goal that we're trying to get to, like, some sort of job, career, success, retirement, death. Yeah. You know, like, some sort of, like, goal plan, and, like, for, like, our innovative wild cards, they do whatever they want. But, like, that's, like, the traditional thing.
Yeah.
And it's, like, if something, like, so bizarre happened to me, it's, like, you know, those movies, what is it? It's like Jennifer Garner turns like 13 or whatever. Or no, opposite, 13 going on 30.
Oh,
like something crazy like that happens, like your priorities get all different. You're like,
completely
life,
different.
anything can happen, my dude.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think I'd be that concerned. I'd be like,
I see what you're saying. It's not as much of a priority anymore.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't be out. I'd be out here like enjoying my life because like something crazy could happen again, or like maybe it doesn't, and I can just be wild now. Like it's fine.
God.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
So if anyone ever tries to like, you know, like what is it? The show with like Ashton Kutcher, like where they prank people, it's like Pranked or like something like that.
Pranked.
Yeah, they do like celebrities, and then they're like,
maybe it's just pranked.
I think that's like what it's called, something like that. And it's like, well, like something bizarre will happen, and then like at the end.
But it's just for celebrities?
I think so.
Okay, no. Because there's one called Impractical Jokers, which I think is sometimes really funny.
I haven't watched that one. But...
Sometimes I don't like it. Sometimes it's funny. So like.
Okay, but like it's like at the end they'll say like, oh, it's like just a prank or whatever, and I was like, I feel like if anyone did that to me,
it would not have ended well at all.
No, like I wouldn't be angry. I would just be really confused because I really thought it was, you know, those things that
it was legit.
Where like they have twins and then they have like I saw this video like during the summer. They have like twins stand on like the side of like a mirror, but it's really just a glass, like a regular glass.
Right.
And then a person will come in the bathroom and try to look at the mirror, but there's no one on the other side, so they think that they can't see their reflection. I think
that's terrifying.
Like I would be so tricked.
No. I would have fallen for that so fast.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
And it's like there was a part of me where like I'm not like a large part of my brain is like very skeptical and I'll be like I don't really know that that's true, but like part of you like wants to.
Yeah.
Because like wouldn't it be crazy if that happened?
Oh man.
That'd be insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah, like if I was invisible in mirrors, I would sneak up behind people all the time and it would just be fun.
See, this is why stuff like this can't happen. Because Camille would just hijack everybody. Like it wouldn't
even be like criminal things. Like,
cause I don't cause so much anxiety.
Yeah, like that doesn't occur to me to do like things that are like I guess like if you were invisible or whatever. like some kind of superpower like that to be like, oh, let me go like rob a bank or like something like profitable and like gives you. But I was like, that would cause me too much anxiety.
You would just be a ghost. You would just haunt people, is what you're saying.
Yeah, no, because like doing like criminal things would like give me too much stress that I'd be caught. Mm-hmm. Because like, you know, in every sci-fi movie, like even no matter how many powers you get, you still get caught.
Oh, absolutely. Every time.
And it was like, so my thing would be like, I would be a poltergeist. So like I'd be a trickster. And it wouldn't be like shit that matters. It'd be like I like drop a book behind you and
and you just get scared. Some really stupid stuff.
Or like they'd call your like name and attendance and I'd be a voice behind you like, hi. And then they'd be like, how'd you get here? That happens to me all the time because I'm short and I blend in. Yeah. Oh, so when I do like camp stuff or whatever and there's like the kids and they're all taller than me, I blend in. And so like the director of the camp would be like, oh, like where's Camille? Like I need to find her. I need to give her like such and such paper, like chaperone sticker.
Camille is gone.
And I was like, no. I was like right next to him.
Oh, he can't see you. Oh my god.
So it's like I feel like it wouldn't be much of a stretch.
It's not a stretch at all.
My stealthiness would be multiple.
On par. Yeah. Now that you're actually invisible. Yeah, it's the same.
I would just do some craziness.
Oh my god.
Like it'd be really lame too. Everybody would have like some schools do like clothespin things, and it'll be like, see if you can get like it on people and they don't notice. And then you have to pass it forward, and it'd be like, but it would all be compliments.
Aww,
or it would be like, nice. Or it would be like, I see you, or like, I don't want to tell somebody something.
So it's either compliments or super creepy. Is what you're saying. Yeah.
And so like if someone's doing something bad or they're like bullying someone, I'd be like, maybe stop. Because like if you tell somebody and you're just telling somebody that, they'd be like, whoa, and they might like lash out and be like, oh, what is that? And I
think they would stop. They'd be scared enough to stop.
Yeah, they'd be like, but then it's like. Maybe it'd be slightly less frightening if it was just
maybe stop. It's just, hey, you know, I don't think this is appreciated. You should be kind to other people.
That's really
friendly ghost is just telling you to kindly stop.
Yeah, it'd be Camille the friendly ghost.
Oh my goodness.
And half the time I'd be annoying as all get out, and the other half I'd be like hunting down bullies.
That was a wild response.
Wait, is that not a typical response?
Sure. I don't know what a typical response is, honestly.
Which question did we even do? I forgot. Oh,
the age one. It was 12. If you had to go back to any age and relive your life from that age, was it current memories?
Is that really what the
That's what it was, and we went off on a tangent.
Well, I feel like that's the point because
it's okay. All in all, that was a good answer. But we have to do another one now.
Okay. Wait. So just go on to the next category and then do it.
Oh boy. Ooh, okay, this is a little dark, but I also like it.
That's hilarious.
It says, the question is number 5. If you were torturing someone with music, what's the track you'd play over and over again at max volume?
Huh.
I don't know what my answer is for this one, honestly.
Is it weird that,
I have an answer, but it's not my favorite answer.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time I'm conflicted between, like, one, like, okay answer and one, like, a real crazy answer. And so, like, one would be, like, pick, like, the most annoying thing ever. Mm-hmm. And, like, obviously, you'd cater it to the person. But then the other option is pick one of their favorite songs.
Yeah.
And play it over and over until it's overplayed. Hate it.
Yeah.
And then it's even worse because you've ruined something good for them.
No. Oh, that's such a good idea. Wait.
I don't like that I'm good at this.
Yeah, why are you so good at this? That's not good. Someone hire
a really
her
weird
for the
child.
CIA. You should get hired for the CIA.
That's how I get my information.
No one does waterboarding anymore. They just play their favorite song on max volume until they hate it.
Or it would be like, if it was something that they hate, it would be Baby Shark.
Oh my, that's a... Yeah.
And then people who even like Baby Shark, like, I feel like it would only take like 5 minutes.
Yeah, they would just... Yeah.
Like, some other songs would be less efficient, so we'd have to rank them by efficiency level, but Baby Shark would be like the most efficient.
The most, yeah.
Yeah, they would start to hate it after like the second time.
I think I would do Never Gonna Give You Up. Just not only for the joke, but because it gets irritating real fast.
That's so sad. I love that song.
It's a great song. I
hate that they've turned it into a... Why? I wonder how that became a thing.
I don't know how...
Like, to be Rickrolled or whatever, because it's
I
not
have
like
no idea.
It's not in the lyrics or anything.
No, it's not.
That's ridiculous.
I don't... Well, I think I made the assumption that Rick rolled, because his name is Rick Astley. So Rick rolled Rick Astley, so it's the singer, but I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like, I wonder who was like,
who came up with that?
The funniest prank ever.
We're gonna play this song when we least expect it.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Okay, but like we went to this talent show in like 7th grade, and they did like the cup song, and we were all like, oh my god, like teenage girls in the cup song. Who knew? And they were terrible. They were utterly terrible. And halfway through like the first verse, they had like coats on, and we were like, that's really stupid. Your costume choice is bad.
No.
Did they record
everybody?
Yeah.
That's actually really funny. That's pretty smart.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next question. Okay. Oh, would you rather have free airplane tickets forever or free food forever? I'm 100% free food.
Yeah, I would do free food. I feel like that would have like more of an impact like daily. And then my thing would be like, so the assumption is that it's like free food of the quality that you normally have, or like everything, and they're free, but they're like on an airline that you would regularly like you just get free tickets or whatever. And so like something about having a free airplane ticket would bother me, and I don't know what it is.
What is it?
It would like I feel like it's one of those things where it's like a bajillion ton flying machine, essentially a death trap for people who are scared of planes.
Correct.
And like a bajillion people flying over the ocean. Having that for free would be too much power.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And I don't fly anywhere. I'm a regularly like a sedentary person, so I'm not out here like I wish I could go to Costa Rica and like hike, or you know.
Yeah,
like,
wanting to go places all the time.
Yeah, I'm like maybe I just need a second to not do homework and like sleep, and then after that I'm so
You're
excited.
fine.
I'm exuberant. I'm like, oh my god,
I've been refreshed and renewed. I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
I think food for me. But it's because I love food so much. That's the problem. Yeah. I also love traveling. But if I had to pick between travel and having free food, I'm always going to pick free food. I could have free Chick-fil-A. Like, ooh. See? No, I would always pick free food.
But I also feel like you would come out on top then.
Yeah.
Like, because, we're not, like, travel agents or anything or whatever. Or, like, even, like, so my thing is, it's free any food.
Yeah.
And so that means, you know, like the YouTube videos with like the Wagyu beef and like the like Nobu sushi.
Yes.
Or like you could have any food ever. Even if it was terrible, you could try it. Yeah. I'm so mad when it's like there's like things and they're like, oh my god, it's so amazing, and it's like I'm like I would never spend $500 on soup. It's idiotic. But like also for planes, I don't have as high standards.
That's true.
Because since I was little, like, going to the Philippines or whatever, you take whatever plane takes you there. I mean, you hope you get a nice one.
Honestly, that's a mood,
And it's, like, whatever my mom booked. So, like, when I was little, I never really had an option. So, like, now I don't really care.
Yeah,
and
so, just whatever.
Yeah, and in the Philippines, like, when you're there, you don't have an option to go, like, the 8 feet between this island and the next island. You're gonna get, like, some crap plane that used to be a boat that holds, like, 8 people. Yeah. So, like, I don't really...
You have no preferences for planes.
So then I could just get, like, a cheap flight.
Yeah.
And it'd be fine.
It's okay. You're used to it at this point.
Yeah, but, like,
I get that.
Not having to limit your food purchases. Because right now I'm, like, trying to budget money. I'm trying to learn how to budget. And it's, like, the college budget for my cousin, which I'm, like, emulating, was, like, $10 to eat out a week.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good, except for the fact that when you figure out that you can drive to every place everywhere.
I know, it's so tempting to go, and it's so bad.
Yeah, and the place I work out at, and so that's even worse, because, like, I don't usually exercise, so, like, now that I'm working out, I'm like, you know what? This is better than I used to be, so now I can eat. Now I can spend money.
Now I can have junk food, now that I'm healthy.
Yeah. Like, not even junk food. Like, it'll be, like, ramen, which is, like, they have vegetables, they have, like, meat, they have carbs. It's, like, it's
a balanced, relatively balanced diet. Yeah.
Like, decently. I mean, there's so much sodium, but, like, whatever. Who cares? And so it's, like, I would just go, and then it'd be $10, and then, but I work out, like, 4 times a week. So then I'd be like, I worked out. I feel accomplished. Let me go back.
I deserve to have more ramen.
Yeah. And then for, like, the next 4 weeks, I can't spend anything because I don't have any money.
Spend all your money.
So, like, free food. Are you kidding? I'd also be obese. I just realized
that. Yeah, I would also be super fat. I would have so much food. Oh my god. I would have Chick-fil-A every day. That's a problem. It's way too much power to give myself.
Oh, no, I know what it would be.
What?
Because a lot of the reasons, so, like, when you're saying, like, successful and it's, like, cost of living, whatever, it's, like, yeah, you need a house and whatnot. But, like, my whole thing was, a lot of it would be, like, one of the biggest issues is if you don't have enough money for food.
Oh, yeah. So
it's, like, if you had a cost that needed to be alleviated because you work, like, minimum wage or whatever, you wouldn't be out here, like, I really need discounts on my tickets.
Yeah, you would just be, like,
but yeah. Wait, is it airplane rides or... Oh, no.
No, just tickets.
And then that would be another thing, because if there was free airplane tickets, could you not just sell your tickets for money?
For money? Oh, that's true.
I feel like that might be illegal.
Ooh.
But in a world where you can get free anything.
I mean,
and you pick it.
Yeah.
Like if you're real desperate and you were like, I'm about to go homeless and like I have 3 mortgages and I'm losing my mind.
I wonder.
Ooh. Somebody comment down below whenever people start listening.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How illegal is that?
I would like to know.
I would love to know. Okay. That was a good question.
Yeah, next question.
All right, 11.
Of hypotheticals?
Yes. Okay. Oh, I love this one. Okay, you are driving in your car. It's a stormy night. It's literally pouring outside, and you see there are 3 people waiting for a bus. There's 3 different people, right? The first one is a frail old lady. Looks very frail. Very, very sad. The second one is an old friend that saved your life. And the third person is your perfect partner / soulmate. So if your car could only fit one person, who would you take with you and why?
Probably the old lady.
The old lady?
Yeah, I'm scared of old ladies, but here's my reasoning.
No, back up. Explain the fear of old ladies. That's what I need to know.
I don't even know what it is. Because, like, a lot of times when people are, like, scared of, like, old people, it's because they're scared of, like, death or whatever. And that's, like, a biological thing. That makes sense. Your body is like, that? Not good.
I don't want that anymore. Yeah.
And so, like, that's not the fear. I feel like it's just... So, also, like, if, like, people have struggle walking or, like, whatever, because I don't know how to appropriately respond to regular people, like, I don't know, like, should I walk really slowly next to you? Should I, or, like, if somebody needs help. And
should I help you, or are you going to be offended if I try to help you?
Sometimes people don't like help, or like, things like that. I just don't know how to be. True. Like, there's nothing wrong with them.
I feel that sometimes, too, like, all the time,
And sometimes they'll be, like, particular about the strangest things. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes old people be cranky, and it's because being old is hard, but also, I don't know how to, there's nothing you can really do when somebody's cranky.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what you say.
They're just going to be mad.
Yeah. But, like, okay, so, the reason, I feel like if they're an old friend, they would understand.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my thing. And then, your perfect partner or soulmate, if they're really your soulmate, like, you'll probably meet them down the road. You'll find them again? Eventually.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. But it's like, no, there was this thing, and it was like, do you believe in soulmates or whatever? And it was like, the person believed that there's not one soulmate.
Several?
But there's like people are a certain level of compatible with you. And so then it's like, there are like maybe like 10 people that are most likely to be like really good in a relationship with you. But then it's like, you're not destined to end up with this one person if you miss your chance with this one person, like it's done.
Right.
And then the whole thing is like, I think they were saying this because it was like, there was something about, like, the relationship is a choice, and it involves work and whatever. And so it's, like, to say it's your soulmate, and then that makes it, like, kind of complacent, and then you're like, it'll just work out if it's meant to work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, or, like, something like that. And then some people will be like, I had my soulmate, and, like, I missed my chance, and, like, now my life is, ruined.
Sad. And they don't move on from that. I got you.
There's a whole thing.
Ooh, interesting.
But also, if you didn't know, like, would you know? Like, is that the scenario? Like
yes, the scenario is that that's my soulmate, and I'm gonna leave them here. Yes. Yeah. You're completely aware of what's going on. Yeah.
The reason I'm laughing is because it's like the scenarios in which that would happen. So it would be like, either you look at them and God sends you a vision where he's like, is soulmate. Or no, this is gonna be so stupid. No, or the day before, you paid like $50 to get your fortune read, or like something like that, and some gypsy like Russian babushka was
gypsy Russian babushka. That's a wow. That's a doozy,
like the ladies in movies where they're like, you shall like on the second day like meet your soulmate.
They're like fortune teller type people. Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't believe them because it's a scam, and I would
of course not,
and be like, well, is it the old lady?
It's the old lady. Oh my god, that's so funny. No. Oh, we have to stop. This. Oh my god.
Wait, what would be yours?
Mine is old lady too.
Oh really?
For sure, yeah.
Wait, why?
For sure. Okay, because I think the old friend, I have the same reasoning that I feel like it's fine. But my reason for the partner / soulmate is completely different. Oh. Yeah, no, mine is completely different. Like, even if I'm like, I want to be in a relationship, and I see them, even if they're not aware that I'm their soulmate, I want to look at them and drive away. That's what I want to do, just for, like, the joke of it.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But, so who's the joke on? It's not you.
Myself. The joke is on myself.
It's like, haha, you messed up.
Haha, I'm gonna ruin your life.
You little beach.
Yeah. The joke is 100% on myself.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. but that's my gut reaction, so I have to live with it. Hopefully, I have more logic in the future and that fixes itself.
I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to adjust the audio. I'm trying to do something to it because I think.
Is my mic too close?
Well, I can't figure it out. It's something about I don't know. Eventually we'll get it right and we'll be like,
we'll fix it one day.
That's so embarrassing.
We didn't figure it out the whole time.
Or maybe I'll make Tina help.
Does Tina know what's up?
Okay,
Does she know how to fix all the audio and stuff?
For people listening, Tina is, I think she's a sophomore now, or a junior.
Yes.
Well, she goes to our school, and we'll ask her what grade she's in when she comes. I think she's a sophomore.
Yeah, I think she's a sophomore.
Because so she is.
She's an AP Bio this year, right?
You're really adding her on the internet.
I'm so sorry.
But no,
I'll
she's
stop.
For future episodes, she is gonna help us produce the episodes. So maybe one of these days we'll mic her up, and it'll be super fun. It'll be fabulous.
It'll be a great panel, guys.
Yeah, and so, but she was talking about at our middle school. Apparently, after I left, one of the teachers decided to get real woke, and he created a broadcasting studio and had them create lessons.
Whoa, she knows how to do all of this.
Yeah, so they would teach lessons so that he doesn't have to, and then they recorded it and kept it,
and then just did it.
Yeah,
that's actually kind of smart.
He told us about it, but we never got enough time in the semester to do it because we were kind of dumb.
So he did it for the next class.
Yeah, and so she said,
Genius.
and she uses Premiere Pro as her editing thing, which is it's better than mine, but I'm not good with change, so
it's too late. Yeah,
so I already learned one system, and I'm like, well, I'm not doing it again.
I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, so it's maybe she knows how to angle the mic. Oh no, I whispered in my own ear, and that was uncomfortable. I don't like that.
Oh my gosh, this is a wild place. Okay, new question. Question 3.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Would you accept a job that pays $30 an hour to sit in an ominous, pitch black room by yourself? That's the job. You just sit in the dark room and do nothing.
It would depend on the hours, though.
Okay, yes. But let's assume that you want to get the most amount of money possible.
Okay. Because, my thing would be, if it's...
They're going to keep paying you. You can work at this job for the rest of your life. But the rest of your life, you're going to sit in a black room by yourself doing nothing.
Okay, so, the reason I'm asking about the hours is because it's, some jobs are, if you're a consultant or whatever, you can kind of, pick your own hours.
That's true.
And so, and not even a regular salary. It'll be oh, I logged this many hours working on this project. I'm done now.
Right.
So if you are literally losing your mind in this black room, you can call it quits and
just leave.
Revisit tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so, but then, because there's no finite goal, there's nothing you're doing in there.
No.
I think I would actually.
What is it? Go for it.
I feel like I.
Yeah, let's say that you can pick your own hours.
Okay.
Right.
Because, and that's my thing. I would, if you could pick your own hours. And even if I didn't be able to pick my own hours. Okay, so everyone says this, but because the theoretical thing is that it resembles solitary.
Right.
Yeah. And so everybody says oh, it probably isn't that bad until they actually do it. Because it's scientifically proven that it's
you go crazy slowly.
And so, but my thing is, if it's by hour, I would probably be okay, trying to get the most, because 1, you can leave.
That's true.
And 2, my thing is overstimulus, overthinking, overdoing this. So sitting in a black room doing nothing, kind of peaceful and content, doing nothing, stressed about, what could you be stressed about? You're getting paid to do nothing. I don't know.
To do nothing. It's a relaxation thing.
So that would be my thing.
Yeah,
it'd be that space to do
relax
nothing
for an hour and get paid.
Yeah. To do nothing, regardless of the money. It's that space to do nothing. And then the $300 or whatever, $300, $30 for 10 hours. I can't count. $30.
I wish $300 per hour, that'd be
well, because
awesome.
if it's $30 per hour, then the thing is, okay, I'm about to bring up opportunity cost, but the whole thing is,
oh my god,
no,
go for it.
Okay, so in econ we learned about opportunity cost, and it was the only thing I really understood from a reading yesterday, and I'm gonna read it tonight because I need help. Yeah. But opportunity cost is supposedly if you have options A and B, so you have recording this podcast or going to go eat lunch, right? So the time
that's the real question right here, actually. I have not eaten. It's fine.
The time we take to record this podcast is time not eating. And so it's that then, so it's not just you get one thing or another thing, it's also the lost opportunity of something else.
Right.
And so my thing would be the reason we don't sit and kind of just think to ourselves and do whatever is because that could be productive time.
Right.
And so it's because you get paid, then you could actually not feel bad about not doing anything.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it also considers productivity for things other than money, right? So it's let's say you're a student, right? And this is your side hustle. I'm going to sit in a dark room. You could be using that time to like study.
Oh,
or
fair
to
enough.
you know, to like do your homework or whatever.
Although if I got a job forever, right? It's unending job. Cannot fire me. Whoever's paying me to sit in this black room, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because the point of some people like education because you can learn stuff, which is like I do too. But then it's also like for some people who don't enjoy school or whatever, the baseline is that this
will get me a job.
Yeah, this level of knowledge and experience and like practical skills will help me. Practical skills. That's a big joke, but like that will help you get a job or like go to college and then get a job and retire and whatever. But like, why would you need that if you? I don't know. I guess if you got I see what you're saying. If you got like big dreams and $30 an hour is clearly not enough for you. You know, like so many people.
Yeah, I want to be super famous and want to be a billionaire.
Or like high standards of life. Like they're.
I think the like really important, I guess, sub question for this is: are humans content with just money and spending that money, or do we need to have a job? Like, do we need to have our minds filled with something like a job or school or to be happy?
I mean, probably it wouldn't have to be a job or whatever because the time that you spend not at your black room, could be like things that you enjoy doing.
That's absolutely true.
So it would like the hours would replace whatever your like secretary, doctor, lawyer job was before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like my mom 100% could not do it because
my mom couldn't do it. I know my mom couldn't do it either.
Like the generation before us could not because they have to be moving, working, doing whatever
all the time.
And then when they hit 60, they're like, I'm never getting up again.
I'm crashed. Yeah. My mom already retired. Yeah, she's like, I'm done now, guys.
Yeah, you just wake up one day and you're over it. But like, I feel like our generation would probably be fine because that's what we need. Yeah. Because right now we're already working super hard. We're being like accelerated through a system that one doesn't make any sense, but we can't afford to pause it, reevaluate, whatever. Because if you pause it, one, they're out of jobs, kids get illiterate, precious time and money. Like you don't have the So it's like you wouldn't really need it. I guess we would hope that you get your high school diploma. And let's hope that you did come out an idiot with a ton of money. Yeah. But if you're hooked up with like one of those with that job, then it's like you wouldn't be concerned about like APs or whatever. You might actually like enjoy your high school experiences like more. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Whatever. Yeah. We're really getting deep in this podcast. It's deep, man. It's really not, but like it's not that deep. But it's deeper than your average getting to know you podcast. That is true. Which was the goal. Mm-hmm. Which was the goal. So I hope it worked out. Okay, on to the next question. Okay. Oh, would you rather get uglier or dumber? That's it. Super simple. Would you rather get uglier or dumber? I would rather get uglier. Really? I would, because my thing is, because I absolutely understand that people have different skills. Some people are amazing at singing. People are amazing at art. People are amazing at, I think intelligence is also like a skill. And people are just inherently good at it. I have no other skills, right? Not really. So if I were to get dumber, I would have literally nothing left. I would have nothing left. I'm not inherently like a model level beautiful. Like I literally couldn't do anything. So I would hate that. And I hate when like people that I know are super intelligent actively like know they're doing something dumb and then do it even though they know it's self-destructive. Oh, yeah, it's like not that, I'm going to be self-destructive because I don't care. It's like, no, this is going to hurt me. Yeah, it's like you're not incompetent. You're just going to do it. I hate when that happens. So I guess that's what this is. So like my thing is, I'm always that weird one that like does like specific so I can get around the question and like not really do it. But like it never says the degree, right? So like that's uglier, true. It's like it's just assumed that you would be enough that people would be like, she's not pretty. Mm-hmm. But it's like if you're dumb enough that people call you dumb, that's rough. Then would you know that you're dumb? Oh, that's true. You would just be like completely blissfully unaware. Because I know some people who are like dumb, but they do fine because they're charismatic. They kind of like work a little bit harder, but they're not like they're not like, oh my gosh, I'm like not intelligent. They're not like, oh, like I can't learn. Yeah, like, they're like, I just have to leverage my other skills. Yeah. Okay, let's say it's because this is what I was thinking about it when I wrote it too. Is that you have two awful choices. Either you progressively get uglier, you just continue to get uglier. Or you continue to get dumber. You have two choices. How would you? It's just part of the aging process. Yeah, part of the aging process is ugly or dumb. You get to pick one. No, I think dumb. I would probably pick dumber.
Okay.
But that's just because I'm one of those people, okay, everyone I know hates this. It's probably really irritating because ignorance is bliss, and it's not the way to do it. It's not like true. The moral, like, you should do this, whatever. Like, it's by no standard, nobody should do it, right? Yeah. Because ignorance is not the answer. But if it's, like, inescapable, and it's something happened to you, like, you are aging, it's not your fault. Yeah. I feel like, because, like, when you get old, like, we're not supposed to last this long. Like, humans are not supposed to see, like, the amount of damage that happens that they did when they were teens, and then when you're 60, you're looking back and being
you're like, oh, that's what that did to me.
That's why, like, your bones get bad, your breathing gets bad, like, everything gets bad because your body is not supposed to be, like, still on this earth, that's right? What happened. And so, like, I feel like if I was also dumber, I would kind of be less cynical and, like, skeptical and everything about it. Because I just feel like I would probably enjoy things more.
You're just, oh, this is fine. Yeah. Your body's fine.
Okay. Yeah. I'd just be, like, chilling out until I die. Like,
I get it.
And if it's gradual and, like, kind of, like, you are at your dumbest before you die.
Yes.
So, like, the last thing I'm probably thinking is something great, like ice cream. Like, it's the only thought in my head.
It's a pretty cloud. And then you die. Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's, like, it's fine.
I get that.
Like, at least I'm not, like, plagued with, like, extreme self-esteem problems that I chose for myself when asked the question, dumber or uglier. Yeah. And then when I died, I was like, wow, I'm really ugly.
So ugly. This is the ugliest I've ever been, and I will ever be.
Because, like, when you chose that thing, and it's like, if you still have your full capacity and intelligence and whatever, like, you still have that ability to criticize and whatever, and, like, do all the things. And you do. You're like, wow, that decision should not have made it death. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the last thought. That's true. If you're dumb, there's no possibility for regret. But if you have all your intelligence, it's like, you absolutely could regret your last moments and then die. Or it's like, dumb people, I feel like when bad things happen, they're like, oh, what are you talking about? I got this burger fine. Right here. Like, who cares about the next hour?
Yeah, this is excellent.
Yeah.
I get that.
I feel like I could just be happier.
Man.
Also, no one would expect anything from me.
Low standards is...
So I can just shock everybody.
We have 2 again. All right, cool. Yeah. Oh, next question. Oh, okay. So you could take a pill that makes you twice as smart as you are currently, but everyone thinks that you're completely out of your mind. That you have mental illness, or that you're, like, dumb, or whatever. Oh. No one puts any value on the added intelligence that you now have. No one thinks that you're as intelligent as you are. So you're just, like, an idiot savant. So, like... Yeah. So, like, you were really dumb the first day, and now you're brilliant, but no one believes that you have any brilliance at all. Yeah.
That happens a lot here, actually. Like, people will be, like, incredibly talented in something, but it only comes out, like, in the last, like, year or 2 of school. And so, like, for the first 2 years, you were, like, a complete idiot. Yeah. And then, like, the last few years, you're, like...
thriving and surviving.
Everyone's like, what the heck? It's like, must be cheating.
Must be cheating. Honestly. That's a mood. Yeah.
It's like, would you take it?
Yeah. Would you take the pill that makes you twice as smart, or would you stay as you are?
I don't.
You think you would take it?
Like, and not because of, like, oh, they think I'm crazy or whatever. People already kind of think I'm a little bonkers.
Can't confirm.
But, like, I don't feel like a need to be smarter than I am.
Got you. Yeah, you're, like, fine with where you are.
Like, it's not that I'm like, oh, I'm the smartest person ever. Like, I am a dumbass sometimes. Mm-hmm. But, like, I feel like...
It's a good level for where,
it's what I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I don't think your brain is meant for all that.
It's not meant to
have
I'm a really big... twice as much intelligence.
I'm a really big believer that we have a capacity for things. Because, like, and it's like, that's kind of bad. But, like, it's like when they say, like, learning capacity, and it's like, even if there is a capacity, I don't feel like it's healthy to acknowledge that, because then you use that as, like, a chip on your shoulder. Like, I am, like, this and this, or whatever, you know? Yeah. And so, but, like, I think that the human brain is only supposed to handle so much. So, like, I think we're not supposed to live as long as we do, and that's why we have Alzheimer's. Like, it's not meant to hold all the memory, or, like, when people with eidetic memory are, like, they have a lot of health problems later down on the road, because your brain isn't meant to do all that. You have processes in place to remove certain memories or remove certain things that are not essential to what you're trying to do.
Gotcha. That you don't need anymore. Gotcha.
So, like, I don't know. Like, I don't.
You're like, I don't need that at all.
Yeah, like, I'm functioning fine. Why mess with it? I mean, like, I'm functioning all kinds of crazy, but, like, smart is not where, like, I would say I really need to work on. I need to be
smarter. Yeah.
Also, like, everyone has weaknesses, so, like, maybe just if yours is, like, being slightly less intelligent, then I feel like you're fine.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
You can work around it.
I think I wouldn't take it, but I wouldn't take it for a different reason. I wouldn't take it because which is a longer conversation, but a much longer conversation. But human beings are meant to live forever. I genuinely believe that.
You're nuts.
But exactly, it takes a lot of explanation. So I think I would not take it because I think that it's better to work on yourself and then understand how you got where you are and have full control of. I understand, okay, if I have this and I can do this, rather than just suddenly gain twice my intelligence and then not know how to interact with people.
And
or,
also,
be super weird and awkward. Not know how to do anything.
Would you get, my thing is also, would you get, addicted to it? Not in the sense that it's, something biologically addicting to you, but it's, if you knew, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not knowledge, it's intelligence. So it's, if you were able to learn so fast and whatever. And you were I'm just going to do it this once, whatever.
That's the power, to be superior to everyone else in that way. Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
This occasional, one-time thing, and then you go back to being slightly dumber.
Oh, that would be awful. I would hate that.
Yeah,
I would hate that.
I would rather not know than know and then
lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Because you don't know how smart you can be. You can just say, I've worked really hard, this is as far as I can get, and then you find out how far you can get.
You're at 10% of where you are, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when you get, a paperback and you realize that you just, missed a one or something.
Oh, my God.
And you're like, wow. Thanks.
Thank you for that.
Oh, wait, no. Man. Okay, now I can't stop thinking about this. Why do you think humans should live forever?
Okay, so, yes. I guess we might as well talk about it. It's too late now. Okay, so there's some reasons. I believe it first for a religious reason, but I hate when people say, they just believe something because their religion says so, because that irritates me so much. So I have other scientific reasons why I agree with that. So my general religious reason is that I think that humans inherited imperfection, and so that when we did that, we also inherited things like sin. And so different spots in the Bible says that the wages sin pays is death. So if you sin, then you have to die. That's how it works. That's just how it works. Okay. Very dark and depressing. Okay. But I think that also there are current examples of nature that things that practically live forever and are self-sustaining. So cancer, for example, obvious example, cancer will literally sustain itself forever, and that's derived from humans, right? Yeah. So it shows that at least human cells have the potential for that, right?
To just to keep multiplying.
To just keep going, sustain itself. So there's stuff, and then of course there are trees that live for 20 billion years. Stuff like that's boggles my mind of how long something will live that long. So, and yeah, it's
spiraling.
See, this is the problem. This is the problem. So that's why I think humans are meant to live forever. But the Earth really sucks. Not under these conditions. Yeah. So
so I kind of get on the basis of cell repopulation and whatever. I kind of get that because I think we were taught this and I just don't remember. But theoretically your cell should be able to keep reproducing and keep going and keep going and keep going. So as some of your cells die or whatever or are cleaned out of your body, they should be replaced. And so then you should just continue to stay.
You just
whatever.
Stay as you are.
But then my whole thing would be I don't quite understand what the point of aging is.
Oh yeah.
I get on some level that you start small because you have to be born out of a person, and so person whose baby was too big, the baby didn't live.
Yeah.
Or the mom didn't live. And then evolution,
both died. Yeah.
And so the babies are small because of that, and then they grow really fast because predators. You can't just
you can't be an infant forever. Come on, pick up the pace.
And so you get to this quote unquote the prime years at 20 something, 30 something. And then I foresee no possible reason for you to continue aging past that.
Yeah, how is it beneficial to you to keep aging?
And so then it was there's probably a scientific reason, and again, since Moss got later, but I don't know why it would why we age or whatever, or why our cells stop reproducing at the same momentum level. And level and whatever. Yeah. But then also what you said about our Earth being there's too many people. It's just too many.
Yeah.
And so and so that's why I was I'm one of those people where it's I don't think humans are supposed to live that long or whatever. It's just because our planet is clearly overpopulated. Evolution, obviously evolution wasn't designed by anything. We recognized it as a pattern, but it's that theory kind of falls out of place when we beat evolution.
Would we surpassed it?
Well, because we're the only species that will look at a handicapped person or or someone who needs help, and we're
gonna help you.
them, and that video in the Olympics where the person who's winning will go and help the person who's last place or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's
that's so super sweet.
And it's that's really nice, and humans, we value that, but then it's evolution perspective, you're running from someone, or you're a deer, you're running from a jungle cat. They don't live in the same environment. It's fine.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they're running from some type of predator. They're not out here the hurt one, get me that one.
Yeah.
Help that one. I could die.
That's not
fine.
the thought process at all.
They're not altruistic at all.
No.
And
that's
so
true.
That's super weird. Yeah.
Although that's a good argument. Although I generally believe that I don't think humans evolved. I genuinely believe I don't.
No.
I know, that's a problem. That's a problem. This is going to last an hour and a half instead of 45 minutes. I actually think that, like, God created humans, but I do think that there's a lot of scientific evidence to say that animals evolved.
Okay.
Which explains why humans have intelligence and animals don't. They have instincts.
Okay.
As smart as they do things, they're not on the same levels as humans. Like, they're just not. So, yeah.
This is taking a weird direction on the podcast.
I know, man, guys.
It's not a religious podcast.
No, not at all.
We're just comfortable with talking about it.
What is happening?
No, because my whole thing with that, we did, like, a class. Because I teach confirmation. So, like,
right.
I'm out here trying to answer, like, skeptical 14-year-olds questions. And some of them really be skeptical.
They're all over the place, man.
And so we do one on, like, science and, like, faith and whatever. And it could apply to any religion, like, honestly. Because a lot of the Abrahamic ones are, like, really similar. And they have, like, similar, like, things where it's, like, the humans were created for this certain purpose by this certain, like, being up there somewhere. Right. Yeah? And so we were talking about it, and it was, like, the whole God creating humans thing doesn't have to necessarily mean that you were just there. Yeah? Like, because evolution could be part of that creation, which is a little weird because then the Adam and Eve thing gets a little muddled.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
It's like it's from the river.
That's where I'm like, yeah.
But that does have a whole lot of symbolism, which is what we use in the women's session to explain, like, what when people answer, like, why are, like, women not allowed to be priests or whatever, like, they have a whole thing about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's where, like, the whole, like, coming from sand and, like, the Eve coming from
the rib bone, yeah.
That's where that would be derivative from as, like, a metaphor or whatever. And so, like, that's why they were trying to mesh, like, evolution and, like, the theory of God creating everyone, because then it's, like, they never said, so they said 7 days, they said 7 periods of time, but God, so you don't know how long, like, it took him to create humans. Yeah. So, like, that was like,
that's one of the questions. Gotcha.
So, like, yeah, so that's why I was like, they could be in conjunction or whatever. Yeah. I mean, and it's like, it could be true that they, like, appeared from nothing, but, like, I've never seen anything appear from nothing, so it's a little...
That's the thing, but then it's like, how do you say God, did God come from someone else? Or did God appear from nothing?
Oh, I hope
See? Not. That's the thing, like, my head starts to hurt when I start, I'm like...
I mean, I started thinking about that, and then it's like, that's when the priest goes, have faith, and then you're just supposed to stop there.
And you stop asking questions. Because it's, you can't go, at some point, you just can't understand it. Yeah.
But for anyone listening, we clearly analyze everything all the time forever. But it's like, no, we talk about that, like, at our class. It's like, if you don't ask questions, how will you learn? And then it's like, and then we have this thing, because sometimes, like, scandals or whatever happen in the church, and it's like, how do you prevent that from happening? And it's like, always ask questions. Like, you're allowed to doubt, and you're allowed to, like, ask questions and be skeptical and whatever, because it provides you to get to a deeper answer and a deeper understanding and with more specifics and whatever.
You believe what you're hearing if you have evidence for it, and you're not just hearing it from someone else. Yeah,
and so it's like, you don't have to believe it point blank. And so, like, because people were having some issues, like, what if I, like, how do I trust, like, the adults in life teen programs and youth programs, or, like, what if I don't trust, like, the priest or who now? And it's like, then ask questions, like, say something, do something, because if you ask and then you get to a better answer, that's not a negative result. And if you ask and you find out that something was, like, off, something was amiss, then that's way better. Then you would rather something. Like, find out, you know? Yeah. Or, like, whatever. So, stuff like that. So it's like, you don't have to, like be afraid to ask. Right. Things like that. Yeah. So that's how we ended up like this, talking about things forever.
We made it.
I think we need one more, and then
this will be the last one.
Yeah.
I think this is 2.
We could just pick one, probably.
Yeah, do you want to just pick one?
Okay.
You want to do hypothetical, interesting, or would you rather?
Hypothetical. Those are interesting.
Oh no, I don't know which one you saw.
Number 8.
Number 8. Oh yeah, I love that one. Okay. Okay. Number 8 says, you die, but all the douchebags that will never get better die with you.
Are you gonna take that? You gonna take that for the team of everybody? Are you willing to die?
Decide when though? Or it's just like they're like 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah. Listen, you make the choice. Either you get to live where the douchebags live, or you die, and every terrible person that will never get better dies with you.
Yeah, I think I would be fine with dying. That's okay.
You'd be fine. I would do it too. Absolutely. I would do it just for knowing in my soul that I did that.
Not that you had to pick. It's not like you're like, that person's a douchebag or whatever. It's like, if they don't die, then somebody out there knows that they might get better. Right. And it's like, the ones that will never get better, it's chosen by this, like, outside force that knows everything, supposedly.
Supposedly, just magically.
Like not God, but it's like, if something is out here just killing everyone. Right. You would hope that
some ghost is just
if it's dependent on, like, you being able to get better, you would hope that it would be able to
in this hypothetical situation, just magically all the terrible people that will stay terrible die once you die. You have to make that choice.
Yeah, and I think it's like also, it's not like, I wouldn't think of it because it's like, oh, like morbid or whatever. It's like, I don't want to live or whatever. Like, it's not like that.
I think it's a victory. It's like, I've won this battle. Yeah.
And on my side, though, it's not even like I'm sacrificing myself for like, these people will do so much better because there's no douchebags or whatever. I feel like it's more just because, like, right now, I'm literally on the cusp of becoming a productive member of society, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not yet.
Not
right
quite.
Now I'm independent.
Very close.
I'm kind of, like, leeching from the society right now.
Yeah.
And then we'll pay it back later.
Correct.
The douchebags are currently negatively impacting.
Ooh. Oh, that's such a good point. They're always negatively impacting people.
And they will never stop negatively impacting people. So I don't have, like, a negative or positive value right now. Right now, it's, like, that orange color that's, like, debt that will be paid.
Yeah.
Right? So...
That's true.
That's my thing.
Just for the net balance of it, you'd be balancing out.
Yeah. It's that whole, like, block and play
that's such a good point.
Because, like, wherever I go from here, I could become really good or I could become really bad. True. And there's, like, obviously it's a spectrum. There's, like, layers in between. But, like, I'm not anything yet.
No, not yet.
So, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm taking away, like, because people tend to be like, I'm taking away, like, a life. Or, like, it's so good. Like, it's so precious. Whatever. I'm like, I've been here for maybe, like, you know, however many years. In the span of the world.
Yeah.
I can go.
It's okay.
I'm pretty relaxed.
I've had a pretty good life. Yeah. It's fine.
Like, I've been pretty blessed, enjoyed some stuff, cried over some stuff.
I agree.
It's fine.
Me too. It'll be alright.
Yeah.
Man. This is a wild podcast, guys. For anyone listening.
Okay.
We went a little bit over, but it's... You know, we did good talk.
Oh, okay. So our segment on our show, because our show doesn't have intro or outro music, we couldn't decide. And so now we have a segment on our show where we have people guess what our intro music is. And so it can be from songs or movies or TV shows or whatever. And so last week's clip was a theme song from a TV show. And so I'll play that now. Okay, so for anyone who guessed that song or like that intro music was from Once Upon a Time, and it's their theme opening. And at the end of our last episode, we did play the end credits, but they're really long, so I'm not going to play them again. And so this week's clip, do you want to give the hints, Danielle?
Yes, I'm going to give the hint for this one. So this week's clip is from a very popular song, but it was not written by the singer. It was actually written by Jessie J, and she did not want to sing it, so she passed it on to someone else who sings the song.
Okay, and then so we will reveal what the song is next week, but I'll roll the clip for you now. Okay, everybody. This is the end of our podcast. I'm pretty sad about it, but it's...
We had a good podcast. Yeah. It was a good podcast.
Yeah. And then next week we'll come up with some brand new content. It's super fabulous. Yeah. This episode is produced and hosted by Camille and Danielle. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.